Hello there. I hope all of you are doing well. I just wanted to jump on here and do a hairbrushing video for you guys. I've been brushing my hair about 30 times every night for the past few nights now, and I realized that I skipped a day. And so I just wanted to get to do that, and I decided to make a video out of it. I'm using the Conair brush, and this is the best kind of brush to use for hair brushing, because it's, well, so the paddle brush or the or bristle brush is the best kind to use for hair brushing, because it distributes the natural oils in your hair and just makes sure that your hair is really healthy, and these brushes really help with that. So and it also helps with detangling. I notice that when I brush my hair with these brushes, it helps to detangle my hair really well, and it makes it super soft. And this brush is very old. I've had it for a very long time, and it works really well at detangling and softening my hair. I think the old saying used to be to brush your hair 100 times a day. Um, I haven't gotten to that number yet. I've been able to do it about, I brush it about 30 times, 20 to 30 times, and I think that's good enough, honestly. And especially with this kind of brush, I immediately feel my hair just getting softer. And this brush, like I said, also really helps with detangling. So I feel like even just with that small amount, I already feel such a difference with my hair being so soft, feeling so soft. And so it really works really well for me. I'm gonna lower you guys so you can see how it looks. And I really try to get underneath the hair because underneath gets these tiny little knots and it gets a lot more frizzy. So I just like to be able to really brush and soften all of the hair and try to detangle everywhere. So I just take it and turn it around and brush. I haven't been counting, so hopefully you've been keeping track, and you can let me know how many times I've possibly been brushing my hair. As you can see, a lot of the blonde is still in my hair from the hair dye, and it tends to show up more when I brush it. I think yesterday I put the castor oil in my hair, and I put the castor oil just here in the roots, and I rub it around or I brush it, and it just kind of naturally moves the oil around the hair. And I'm not going to put it on tonight right now because it's way too late, but I'll put it on tomorrow. And I don't like to put it on too often, or not so much too often. Well, I guess too often because it really does stay in your hair until you wash it out. And if you um, put too much, and especially if you leave it on for a long time, it creates a buildup in the scalp, and then you have to use shampoos to get rid of the buildup. So it's kind of, you know, um, kind of defeats the purpose of trying to get healthy hair if you just really don't try and put it on all the time. And I'm actually just going to put it on tomorrow morning, and I'm going to leave it on until the nighttime, and I'm going to wash my hair because I didn't wash it today. I washed it yesterday. So tomorrow I'm going to put on the oil, and then in the morning, and then I'm going to wash it out in the evening. So that'll leave my hair with the oil on for about 8 hours. And that's what you're really supposed to do. Leave it on for a really long time, as long as you can through the day, and then wash it out. So I think I'm going to stick with that because I don't want to leave it in my hair, because then it starts to get a buildup, and then I think that's when the other issues start. So yeah. So just from brushing my hair with this brush, it just makes it so much softer, and it's just, as you can see, it just leaves it so much more manageable and less oily looking, so it looks a lot softer. And I know in the beginning it looked a little oily or straight, or I don't know, just not really good looking, but I feel like with brushing it, it just makes it look a lot healthier and just naturally fuller. It looks a lot fuller too. So now I'm going to use this comb, and sometimes I just use the comb and not the brush, but I know that the brush is better. But I like to use the comb to get out any little tangles that I still might have in my hair. This is a really good comb for that. It just catches the tangles as I brush it down, comb it down to the end. I start at the top and comb it all the way down, and it's just better at catching all the little tangles. And it may just be the lighting as to why the hair looks a lot blonder than usual. I'm thinking it's just the lighting too, but I do have a lot of areas of my hair that still have a lot of the blonde dye. I'm keeping it through the summer. It's been in my hair for about 2 years now, and this is what's left of it, and the rest just kind of faded away. But I'm gonna leave it in my hair through the summer. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna focus on hair health, hair growth, and then I'm thinking in the fall I might color it a dark red. Um, I love about 3 years ago, my hair was a really nice dark red, and I love that color so much. The upkeep when the roots start to grow out, it makes it look horrible, but I do love the color. So I would just have to think about maintaining the roots. But it is a pain in the butt to work with when it's growing out my natural color, and then I have this dark. It looks horrible, but I love the color so much. So, but I'm gonna wait until the fall, September maybe, to bother with that. And maybe I'll keep a small box on hand of that same color, just to kind of do the roots only. I don't know. Uh, find some kind of root touch up with that same dark red. Uh, but I really love the color, but the upkeep is very annoying. But I'm just gonna enjoy the last of this blonde that's still in here and just really focus on growth, mainly growth, health, and growth. Um, before I go out and start dyeing it again. I'm already getting the itch to color it again, so. But I'm not gonna do it. I love how full my hair gets when it's really nice and brushed out. It just looks so much better and healthier. very late. I didn't plan on doing a video, but I wanted to get something out because it's been a few days since I feel like I've done like a good proper ASMR video, and I don't like too much time to go between them. So, and I don't think I'll be able to do anything tomorrow. So I just wanted to get this out, and I wanted to kind of get a moment, like I said. I missed my little hair brushing session this evening or afternoon or whatever, so I wanted to go ahead and get that in before I got way too tired and didn't want to bother with it at all. So I am just on a mission now to get my hair back to the length it was 3 years ago. Um, and which it's maybe this much to go. I don't know. So I'm on my mission to get it back to healthy and get it back to growth. The growth that it was at back then. But I think at this point, the health is already there. Um, it's just maintaining the health and starting the growth, which I guess I've seen a little bit of progress with the growth. I stopped trimming it. I used to, like several months ago, I went crazy, just like constantly trimming it, like taking big chunks off, because I was just trying to get the really damaged areas of my hair that still had the blonde hair dye, but it was really dry and frizzy and fried. I just chopped it off. That's why it's so short, because I basically just realized the only way I was going to get rid of the really damaged hair from the hair dye was if I just chopped as much as I could off the damaged areas. So I went ahead and did that, and it's left me with just whatever's left, but now it's just no damaged areas really. So I had to do a big chop to get rid of it, but I mean that's better than just having it stay and eventually, um, you know, just fade out. But I need to really get rid of all the damaged areas, and it wasn't just the ends; it was like the entire thing. So I really had to tackle that, and so now I think for the most part we're good. So I'm just focusing on health and growth and just basically starting over again. That hair dye ruined my hair so bad. So I need to stay away from that right now. So I hope all of you had a great day. Looking forward to, well, where are we at? It's gonna be Wednesday, so not the weekend yet. I hope all of you had a great day possibly planning what you're gonna do this summer. Um, I am actually in the middle of planning my birthday outfit. I know before I told you that I was planning what I'm gonna do with my makeup. Well, I thought I knew what I was gonna wear, but I think I'm gonna change it. I'm not sure. But based on what I end up wearing I guess we'll see how I end up doing my makeup. I already know where I'm gonna go. And So that's pretty much all I'm planning right now, I guess. Um, so I want to think about what I'm gonna wear. So yeah, at least my hair is still nice and big. That's what I like, big hair. So I hope all of you had a wonderful day, and that you find this video relaxing. It's always relaxing to be able to get a moment to myself and brush my hair. So I hope you enjoy. So I will see you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello there. I hope all of you are doing well. I just wanted to jump on here and do a airbrushing video for you guys. I've been brushing my hair about 30 times every night for the past few nights now, and I realized that I skipped a day. Um, and so I just wanted to get to do that, and I decided to make a video out of it. I'm using the Conair brush, and this is the best kind of brush to use for hair brushing, because it's, well, so the paddle brush or the boar bristle brush is the